What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue the Gauntlet Series for the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds, and their next opponent will be the Earfun Air Pro 4s. Now this should be, another one in this line of really great comparisons. This should be a lot of fun. If you want to see price specs and app breakdowns for each of these, I'll leave links in the description below to my unboxing videos for both. And if you want to, I'll also leave links to where you can buy these if you're interested in one or both of these products. All right. So let's quickly go ahead and pull one of each of these guys out and just take a quick look at them. Okay. Very, very nice. Again, the Crystal Pods, they're a little bit smaller as far as the stem goes. Both of them very comfortable to wear long term. I am still using their large ear tips. If I can get this one to sit in my hand right. Their stock ear tips, the large ones. I'm still using both of them on this one. I just like the way the Crystal Pods look. They got that inert. I love to be able to see the insides of that. Very nice. I think the excuse me, the Air Pro 4s are their stem is a little slimmer, as you can tell, but longer. I don't know which one's playing music. I triggered. Let me stop that. Okay. I triggered that. All right, let's go ahead and put these both back in. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do our comparison testing, then we're going to come back for the sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Earfun Air Pro 4 earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are outside on the ANC test for the TOZO Crystal Pod earbuds. Let me show you guys. I got them in. Man, it is cold, so we're going to try to do this real quick. As you can see, you can hear rather, we got traffic moving back and forth. We got a little bit of a wind, but not enough to really get a positive test on wind noise reduction. But as you can see, we got a little good test bed here. So what we're going to do, we're still going to test wind noise reduction. I just want to show you guys that I'm in transparency mode, and transparency is very, very good on these earbuds. I can hear like the traffic running back and forth nice and clear, no problem at all on that one. All right, so real quick, we got a little bit of a breeze. This wind chill is killing me, but we're going to do it anyway. Here we go. We'll go to reduce wind noise. All right, we turned that on. And we're just doing all right. Now, okay, it kicked in. All right, now the wind is, of course, the wind dies down when I'm trying to do this, but I did get a little bit of it on there, and I definitely was able to tell the difference right before it stopped. So we do got that. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and switch over to noise canceling. All right. Now noise canceling has been turned on. Definitely tell the difference. However, I still heard that car go by. It's doing an okay job right now. It'll probably improve. I did not swap out the ear tips. I'm still using the medium-sized ear tip. So I'm thinking that if I put the large in, they may improve it. How much, I don't know, but hopefully it'll be a little bit better than what it is. So as of right now, I'm not listening to any music. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling on the earbuds themselves. Again, I did hear those cars go by. It wasn't as loud as they were a minute ago when I had it in transparency mode. So it did do an okay job there, but again, it could be a lot better. And again, like I said, I'm using the medium ear tips, not the large ear tips. So that could also be contributed as well. So if I had to rate these between 1 and 10, 1 being absolute best, well, 1 being worse rather, and 10 being absolute best, based on the current configuration, I think I would give these guys a solid, I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna give them a solid 5 on this one. I'm quite sure if I swap out the larger ear tips, I'm quite sure it'll probably move up to probably a 6, 6.5 maybe. But right now I'm gonna keep them at a 5. I feel comfortable with that with these earbuds. So this has been the ANC test for the TOZO Crystal Pods earbuds. All right, we are out here in my backyard. We're gonna do a noise canceling test for the Earfun Air Pro 4s, sorry. Let me paint the picture for you. Like I said, we're in our backyard. We got noise, we got air conditioners going off. We got traffic going up behind the house over here. I'm sitting at the table right now. And of course, you know, we got traffic from the Turnpike Bridge back over this way. We got a little bit of sun. It's nice ambient conditions here. So what we're gonna do now is we have them in ambient sound mode, and for some reason, although I try to connect to the app, it will not show me, it will not connect for some reason. So I could show you guys, I had to use it via my tablet, but I did not bring it out with me. But right now I am in noise canceling mode. I am set to the strongest version possible. As far as noise canceling goes, ambient sound, I can hear everything just fine. Nothing sounds processed. I hope you guys can hear through the microphone as well. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling mode, see what they do. All right, we in normal now. Things got a little bit quieter. This central air unit right here got a little bit quieter. I cannot hear the traffic in the street behind me. So let's go into noise canceling. All right, noise canceling has been turned on, and I have to admit, it really deadened the sound of the central air unit, which is right over my shoulder here. I know you guys can hear it through the microphone, but it's not as loud as it is. It knocked it down a whole hell of a lot, which is fantastic. I did, just for a caveat, to let you know, I did switch out and go with the larger ear tips in these earbuds, so that way I got the best sale possible for me. As far as the the noise for traffic on the street, I cannot hear that at all. Like, it's completely gone. The noise from the traffic on the Turnpike Bridge over this way, which I cannot hear that either. All I hear right now is actually, let me take that back. My neighbor's central air unit, which I could hear along with mine, I can't hear that. I just hear mine, but it's not as loud. It's really, really not as loud as it was. And they are doing a fantastic job. And just to let you guys know, I am not listening to any audio. This is, while I'm doing this test rather, this is strictly the ANC test with the software inside the headphones themselves or earbuds themselves. So this is a really, really good, they're doing a really, really good job at blocking out all kinds of sound here. So very, very nicely done. So now comes the moment of truth. If I had to rate these from 1 to 10, 1 being the absolute best, 10 being complete, 1 being complete garbage. I don't know why I said that. 10 being the absolute best. Which one would I pick? I would give these guys, I think I would give these guys an 8. I think I would. I mean, they really, really knocked out the most of the ambient sound. I mean, I'm getting a little hiss from the central air unit, but everything else is completely gone. So I'm gonna give them an 8. I feel comfortable giving them an 8. They're doing a really, really good job at noise canceling. So I'm impressed. So this has been the ANC test for the Earfun Air Pro 4s. All right, we are back in, did a coin flip off air, or off camera rather, and we're gonna start off with the Crystal Pods earbuds. We are in the app right now. Let me switch these guys over to transparency mode. We'll go ahead and put these guys on. Put them in right now. All right, we are in. Now, I just want to quickly show you guys the EQ setting here. I have it set here. Well, let me see. Let's go in. It's set to zeroed out. It's set to standard, rather. You cannot create a zeroed out profile because standard is already there, but I just wanted to show you that the EQ settings is definitely there for that one. All right, so let's go ahead and get our music together. All right, we got our music together here. I even turned off the Wi-Fi, so I'm going strictly 5G. So we got our hi-fi, our high fidelity sound, or hi-fi sound. All right, we're going to check our volume level, make sure we are at our preferred listening level. We are there. All right. First song, all acapella for the, let me make sure I'm centered here. I was a little off key, little off kilter there. For the Crystal Pods, let's go. All right, again, nice and clear. Very nice. Again, nice wide sound stage, vocalist, background, and lead sound very clear. Again, I like the enunciation, like the detail. Very clean sounding. Great, nice clarity as well. Again, I love how clean and clear all the vocalists are on here. All right. Very clean. All right, went over it a little bit, but that's okay. I like the nice wide sound stage. I like the clarity. I like the nuance with her breathing, her enunciation and everything. I like the way it captured that. Really, really good sound. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Air 4 Pros and see how they do. All right, we are back in. We got the Air Pro 4s in. We're in the app. Now, I did go ahead online or offline, off camera. I don't know why I said that. And turned off LDAC, okay? Just so you can see, as you can see, we're in ambient sound mode, so I'm not yelling at you guys. All right, we go down here to Bluetooth audio quality. As you can see, LDAC is turned off. Even Qualcomm aptX is turned off because just to keep apples to apples with the Crystal Pods, since they only have your AAC or SBC setting. As you can see, I have that turned on here. All right. So we're all even there. Let's go ahead and go into my EQ setting. All right. I have created a profile that's zeroed out. So again, no EQ setting, no EQ help at all. Okay. So let's back up out of there. And we will flip these guys to noise canceling. By the way, I did have these guys on noise canceling when we went to play music. I just didn't mention it. So we'll go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling. They're in the strongest setting for it. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead and jump into our music. Make sure we are in hi-fi mode. We got hi-fi. We got our audio. First song, let's go. Wait a minute, let's check our first before we get in. Let's make sure we at our optimal listening level. All right, there we go. All right, nice volume. Nice detail with the echoing and the nuance. Nice sound stage. Background vocalist sound nice and clear. Again, I like the nuance with her pronunciation or enunciation of words in the lyrics. So I like that detail. And very clear. Again, got that echoing detail in there. Very nice. And again, background vocalists got nice spacing. They sound very clear. All right. And I just like the way everything came together in that song. I love the entire package was a really nice listen. This is going to be a pretty interesting head to head just by this first song alone. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to our second song. All right, we're back in. We got our Crystal Pods in. We are on the second song, our bass song, E40. Let's go. Oh, that bass punches. Nice reverb too. It fades away nicely. Yes. All right, now we got the lyrics coming from T-Pain with that auto tune. All right, not as piercing, smoothed out, so it's not as uh, irritating the ear. Just hitting that nerve for me. So I like that. Makes it more of an enjoyable listen. Very clean. Absolutely, I like it. I really do. This sounds so clean. All right, now we got E40 coming in. Again, nice sound stage, nice and wide. Lyrics very clean. That bass is just punching. I love that reverb, how it rattles the ear canal. All right, again, very clean bass on that. Like I said, the reverb, I love the way it rattled the ear canal when it faded away. Lyrics nice and clear. Nice sounds, nice wide sound stage. Sounds fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and switch over to the Air 4 Pros or Air Pro 4s. Or Air, however, one of the two. See how they sound. All right, we are back in. We got the Air 4 Pros in. Did I say that? Yeah, Air 4 Pros. We got them in the air. All right, second song. Let's go. Ooh. It got punching bass too. Reverb. Oh, fades away good nicely. Vocals. Nice and clear. The auto tune smoothed out. Nice sound stage. This is gonna be a tight one. I can hear it already, but this bass is punching. Very clear. Clean bass, clear vocals. I love the combination. Very clean. Now we got E40 coming in. His lyrics sounding very clear. Oh, sounds so clear. Again, sounding really, really clear. I absolutely like the way these sound. Again, nice sound stage, bass thump hits, reverb, nice and crisp, nice and clean, fades away, rattles the ear canal just the way I like it. Lyrics very clear. The auto tune smoothed out so it doesn't pierce the ear, make it uncomfortable to listen to, which is always important. I like the way they got this done. All right, let's go ahead and flip over to our final song. All right, we're back in. Final song. We got the Crystal Pods in. It's Kenny G Home, strictly instrumental. Let's go. All right, nice high keys on the keyboard, nice and crisp. Yes. And that transition to the low keys, very nice. I like to see that. I like to hear that rather. Saxophone in, sounding very crisp. Again, nice wide sound stage. Very clean. Sounds fantastic. I love the balance between the keyboard and the saxophone in this one. Nice detail with the echoing. Sounds so clean. Just you can get lost in this one, man. They sound so clear. I love the way these sound, man. Just the whole package on it, it just sounds so good with this song. All right, let's go ahead and get these flipped around. We will have the Air 4 Pros on and see how they do on the final song. All right, we are back in. Now, we got the Air 4 Pros on, or in rather. If you have these songs that you test with and you got earbuds, headphones, anything of the like, go ahead and put them on and join me as I describe describe what I'm hearing and see if I match you or see if we have similar hearing, similar I guess not similar hearing, but if you're picking up the things I'm picking up, or maybe you might be hearing something different. But it's always fun knowing that you guys are participating with me. All right, so let's go ahead, dive in. Final song, Air Free Pro 3, or not Free Pro 3s, Air Pro 4s, Air 4 Pros. All right, here we go. Let me make sure. All right, let me back that up. Had a little problem there. Here we go. There it is. Again, nice crisp keyboard, high keys. How's that transition? All right, transitions there, but not as detailed as I like. But it did switch over. Saxophone comes in, nice and crisp, very clean sounding. Uh, I like the detail. Oh, it just sounds so good. Again, the echoing in there, very clean. Very nice. Again, I'm really enjoying the way this sounds. The balance between the keyboard and the saxophone was very, very nice. I just the one thing is the transition from the high keys on the keyboard to the low keys. It did transition over, but the actual process of transitioning was a miss, in my opinion. That was something that a detail that was left out, and it's a shame because that's something that I really look for when you're listening to music is that transition between the two. All right, so let's go ahead and get this cleaned up, and we'll come back talk about these a little bit, break them down, and we'll pick our winner. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Man, this was a great head to head. These two are really, really good. It was a great comparison. I'm glad we makes me even more happy, more satisfied when I put these gauntlet lists together and just to see how they both come out and perform. It's fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and run down through this. Okay, first the app. I think I will give the point to the Earfun uh, Air 4 Pros. I'm gonna get it right. The Air 4 Pros. The Earfun app is, I think that's better than the TOZO app, so they'll get the point there. As far as mics go, a point also goes to the Air 4 Pros. I think their mics are better, especially in a crowded location, than the Clear Pods. Although they do have some decent, really good mics. I ain't gonna say decent; they're really good, but I just think the Air 4 Pro mics are better. And then noise canceling, we'll give that also to the Air 4 Pros. They have better noise canceling than the Clear Pods, the Crystal Pods, rather, in my opinion. So they'll get those first 3 points. Now, when it comes to overall sound, all right, we're gonna break it down song by song. Both of them gave me first song, number one, all acapella. Both of them gave me nice, clear vocals, both from the lead and background vocalists. Good nuance. When I say that, I mean detail, enunciation, her breathing, things of that nature. They both gave me that detail. However, I the soundstage was wider on the Crystal Pods than it is on the Earfuns. So, and it gave that wide enough, gave you that little bit, that more fully feeling. It just felt like it was spaced out and it just sound much better because of that separation and everything with the vocalists. So they'll get a point on for that song. Second song, the bass song there, both of them gave me a nice punch with the reverb fading away nicely, rattling the ear canal, just the way I like it for us bass heads. They both smoothed out the auto tune from on T Pain's verse, and uh, both T Pain and E40's lyrics were very clear on both of these. So they both did a really good job there. However, I think the bass was a little bit more cleaner on the Crystal Pods than it was on the Earfuns. So although, like I said, they both gave me the punch that I wanted, the reverb that I wanted, but I really liked how the bass sounded out of the Crystal Pods. I don't know why I want to call them clear pods, Crystal Pods, especially with that wide, that's the wide sounds, the sound stage being nice and wide, made it a lot cleaner, and I just like the way that sounds. So I'm gonna give them the point there. All right, going into our final song. Again, both of them gave me that nice, crisp, high keys and the low keys. That nice little rumble with the low end keys. However, I got the transition that I was looking for, that little detail, how you transition from the high keys to the low end. You got that with the Crystal Pods, where you didn't get it from the Air 4 Pros. You were had the high keys going, then all of a sudden you were down with the low keys. So you didn't get that transition. All right, but you did get it with the Crystal Pods, and it sound really good. Both of them gave me nice, crisp saxophone to go with the keyboard. Great balance there. However, again, great balance and separation. Let me put it that way. But again, the sound stage a little wider is wider on the Crystal Pods than on the Earfuns. So that definitely, added to it, made it sound a little bit better there on top of that detail. So again, they get points there. All right, now which one, if I had to walk out the door with just one of these, now mind you, I did dumb these down. I turned off LDAC, I turned off aptX. I just want apples to apples with these two. So I'm going to base it on that, because if I take and say, well, I would go with this because they have LDAC, then why am I doing this? Because I wanted to keep it fair, and I'm basing it on the fact that they are both using the standard codec when it comes to audio, not all the high def audio codecs, because the Crystal Pods does not support any of those. So I brought these guys down to their level to see how they do. All right, so based on that and based on all my points here, um, it's tough. Which one would I go? Which one will I leave the house with? A lot of people are going to say, well, you should go with the Air 4 Pros, because they have LDAC and aptX. You got that option there. And it is a valid point. It is a very valid point. But based on, say, for instance, they didn't have these, which one would I go with? All right, if they didn't have those capabilities, which one would I go with in this one? Um, and that's the point. Another point of contention: the earphones are the louder of the two earbuds. I just wanted to put that out there. All right. You want to take that into consideration as well when you in this in deciding this. The earphones are the louder earbuds. So with that being said, mm, it's a tough one. It's a really tough one. Ah, man. Just based on what I heard, what I got here, Mm, 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 mm. I'm gonna have to go with the Earfuns. I'm gonna have to go with the Earfuns. Um, I'm gonna have to. I thought about. I even thought about this off camera before I even started this segment because they were so close. I didn't want to take away from the great sound that the Crystal Pods give you, but just the great sound is just not. It's not everything. All right. Basically, when we basing it here, you've got you the noise canceling is not there. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up because I mentioned it in the video as far as we're comparing them. Noise canceling isn't as good. The mics aren't as good. Okay. I didn't even we're not even touching the app situation, but those two main things there are more likely some of the things that you're going to use on the outside. All right, your mics for phone calls, noise canceling if you just want to block things out is not as good on the Crystal Pods than it is on the Air 4 Pros. I'm going to get that right. Yes, great bass, nice sound stage, great detail. All that matters as well. The only thing the only thing that's different is the bass is better and a wider sound stage, more detail. Other than that, these guys sound really good. I just can't get past the fact that the noise canceling and the microphones are better. And I literally, man, this was tough. I was gonna say, man, look, I'm gonna call this a draw because they kind of cancel each other out. Although you got great sound on here, but you got weak mics, poor in the weak ANC, but you got all the strengths here, but then you got the bass wasn't as clean, or soundstage not as wide. So yeah, I'm definitely I'm going to pick this one here. The I'm fighting with myself. I'm fighting with myself. Uh, but I have to keep it honest, and we're going to go ahead and go with the Air 4 Pros on this one. But I really love the sound of the Crystal Pods. I really do. And man, I just wish the other option. I just when comparing them, if I'm gonna walk out the door, and I, I just got to go with the AirPod. I just got to go with the earphones on this one. Mm, yeah, I just do. I mean, it was a great head to head, and all right, I'm gonna stop harping on it and everything like that because yeah, I'm gonna just stop harping on it. All right, so my winner on this one, I said a lot on this one and everything, but this is how close these guys are, and I just want you to know that I take this stuff seriously, and it's not like it's not it's just it just is what it is. All right, so my winner on this one is the Earfun Air 4 Pros. They get the slim win over the Crystal Pods, but damn, these are a great pair of earbuds. They do shoot up. Do shoot. The bass is fantastic. Their sound is great, but I, when you add everything else in, I think uh, the Earphones will be a better choice. All right, so that wraps up episode 3 of this Gauntlet series. This was gut wrenching. I loved it, but it was gut wrenching coming up with a choice because I could see reasons why people would choose the Crystal Pods over the earphones and vice versa. But my pick would be the earphones in this one. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.